Hey everybody, welcome back and a very happy Easter to you all. It is Easter Sunday and it is April the 20th and it's day 7 of the Gummiapan Easter Calendar, and I'm absolutely delighted what's in here. It's gorgeous. I've got this gorgeous dragonfly and then a butterfly or moth perhaps, and then this little element. So I'm absolutely delighted. So I did think again, mixed media. So these are fabulous and I'm going to be using them quite a bit, I think. So I've got this piece of card. It's not any particular card, it's just some cards. So it measures 12 by, and I'm just going to make a background with it, 12 by 8. So I've already gone ahead and cut them out several times. And I think I'm going to make a sort of DL type card front. But I mean, look how lovely it cuts. It's gorgeous. It's really nice. And this moth, I think this is a moth. Could be a small butterfly, but you know, it's just lovely. And then that little element here, which is really nice. So I've cut them out, all cut them out twice, and I've got an idea. But I wanted to recreate this kind of mixed media bit that I had done ages ago, well, not ages ago, a wee while ago, and I've not used it, but I did say I was going to come on and show you how I did it. So it's Distress Oxide sprays basically. So yes, so I'm not probably using the same colours. That one I use Vintage Photo. I will be using this Kitsch Flamingo and possibly Stormy Sky and this Tattered Rose. So these are the 3 colours that I intend to use. I might just use 2, I'm not sure. I might add something else into the mix. So I'm going to just go ahead and do that. So let's just lay something down. So just spritzing. So that's quite a nice light colour, and this is getting clogged, I think, there. So just lay down that bit of colour. Try not to let these get clogged. And then I'm going to go for the Stormy Sky now. Oh, it is stormy, isn't it? Just a bit. So you can see already, if I can get this up with these silly nails, that there's already quite a nice bit of colour on that. And then I've got this gorgeous Kitsch Flamingo, which is very nice. And I know somebody who's going to appreciate this really much. So yeah, just pop in a bit on that, just to bring in some colour. And I'm just going to lift it up again, and I'm going to try, and I'm actually going to add a wee bit of water, not that one. I've got another water, where is it? That one. Yeah, so I'm just going to add a little bit of water as well, just to disperse it a bit more round. Like that. That was all I did. So it is slightly different from the one that I did before, but it's the same principle. So I'm just going to move it about a bit because it's nice to sort of make this all kind of run. Make some lovely patterns. And if I want to add any more, I can, which I might do. Might add some more Stormy Sky to this bit here. Ooh, that's a big bit. And some of the tattered rose has got a bit disappeared into the background there, so that's fine. So I'll come back once I've dried it, and then we'll do the next step. Hi, so I've come back, I've dried most of that. I'm now putting some water droplets on just to add more texture, and interest. So I'm not using it as a spray bottle. I've taken it out and I'm just using this here just to put a couple of drops all, well, it's more than a couple of drops, quite a few drops all over the whole area. And if I pull that back with a cloth, I'll get a lighter drop. You'll see, you know, I'm sure you know what I mean. But it's just to add a bit more texture and interest, because it makes a really nice effect. So if I just pull that back a bit, and I'm just going to dry it again on screen. It's more or less dry. Just now. You can see these sort of, should be able to see these droplets now in that area. So you can use this for anything. You can die cut, you can put more stuff on it, which I'm going to do in a minute. You can stamp onto it, you do lots of stuff, add die cuts, do lots of things onto it really. Just give it a wee dry on the back as well. So this was just regular card. Obviously you can do it on mixed media card or any other types, watercolour. So there we go. Oh, so you can see that's really nice. So I'm just going to wipe this area again because I like to keep my space quite clean. So the next thing I thought I'd do is cut it up a bit at the minute. So I want to choose a kind of bit that I quite like. So I think I'm going to go for this bit because it's got that nice. So I'm going to do this at 4 inches here. And I can use that for something else. I will probably cut this down slightly. So let's see actually. Let's do it. I was going to do it at 4 inches by 7, but I might cut it slightly. I don't want to lose too much of the pattern here. So I'm just going to cut that edge off. That's better. And I don't mind that white piece because it's actually quite nice. So the next thing I'm going to do is, put that to the side just now, is get my pieces here. So these are fabulous, I love these. So what I thought I'd do was a kind of, what was I going to call it? I don't know what you would call it, a sort of asymmetric type front. So I'd put that there. I'm going to colour these in, and that there, and then I'd probably add these little bits somewhere as well. So I want to colour these, but that's my plan, is to do it like that. So to colour these, what I thought I'd use was, so I'm getting rid of all the messiness first, because I'm going to stamp on some of these other bits and pieces as well. So let me see. Got this Verdigris Luscious powder. So if I pop some Versamark onto them, so this will just make sure that the, maybe not that one actually, let's try this one. This will just make sure that the Luscious powder sticks to this. So I'll try that one first in this colour. So I need a little brush or something to dab it with. Should have a brush somewhere. There's any brushes. I've got one here. Somewhere. Come on, brush. Right, so I've got this one, and then all I'm going to do is put a wee bit in the lid. Don't want too much, I've probably got enough on that brush, and then just go over it like that. And let's get my tweezers. So it just gives a gorgeous shine to it. Like that. So hopefully I'll use that one. So that's what it looks like. Yeah, I think that looked nice on there. So I'm going to pop this back in. Like that. Oh, I think maybe I could do one of these with that because I don't want to waste this. So let's just put this one into the Versamark, like that. Oops. And then I can cover it with this as well. And I'm not wasting anything, really. Just hold that while I get this on. There we go. Turn that side. Right, I'm going to wipe this up because I want to use a different colour this time. So I'm going to use, I think, a mixture of luscious powders and shimmer powders from Nuvo. So I'm just going to use this. I know I've got my other thing. Right, so let's see what other I can have. Don't put that there. I really need to reject my space a bit because it's not working for me very well. So I've got pigment powder, which is luscious powder, which is vintage rose, so that might go. So what to do is just take a little bit out. So let's do the. We'll do that. Let me see. Got this gorgeous colour as well. This nice sort of, oh, I don't know what colour that is. Mermaid something. It's pretty. Right, let's see these luscious, these other ones from Nuvo. Some of them are quite nice. Some pinky ones. Let's try this one. This is, so it's the same basically as the luscious powders. They do the same thing. They've got mica in them. So I'll just pop some onto there. I don't need too much. That'll do. So this one is called Catherine Wheel. So if I just get the cloth that's now on the floor. Go, and I'm just going to do the same thing. So I'm going to add a little bit of this because you need something for the powder to stick onto. So using a sticky ink pad is perfect for that. So let's just see what it does. That colour is quite nice. I might put a little bit of the rose on it as well. We need a little bit more. There we go. I think we'll just use this one for the whole thing. I wasn't going to, but I think I will. Just make sure I got all that powder because it's not wasted. There we go. So that's number 2. And then I'm going to do this one again. What colour will I use this time? Oh. Right, what I actually meant to do was to wipe this down a bit. There we go. Doesn't matter, I don't suppose. If we mix the colours, just give this a wee wipe. Let's see, and I've got, let's use this one as well. So I'm just going to pop a wee bit of that onto the mat. So this one is Luscious Powder Cheeky Peach. So Cheeky Peach. Let's see, so I need to do, I'm going to do my Dragonfly again. So probably the better way is to just push that in so you can get the ink onto each area. And then down here. And then let's get this Cheeky Peach onto it. Come on, Cheeky Peach. Just a tiny wee bit more on. There we go, I think that's fine. Quite happy with that one as well, which is really nice. And then I think we ought to do the same colour on the perhaps bottom one. I don't want that on there, so I'll take that off. So let's just get rid of that a bit as well, and this. So let's pop that in again, and let's see, we might do a different colourway. Right, let's just do this. I was going to do a different one, but I think we'll just do the same. And I'm just going to pop it straight onto it. Oh, that's far too much. But I'll find something for that. So just get that off. There. That. Get my tweezers to lift that up. And actually I can put that in here again as well. And then that will get rid of some of that. Not everything, of course. I'm rather heavy-handed when it comes to these things, you see. As you can obviously tell. Right. So let's just turn that round now, and let's just cover that in stuff, powder even. Go. Put that there, and I'll keep that, or I could actually try and put it back in. I wonder if it'll go in here. Some of it might, not everything. Some of it's gone in, it's not all got in, but I'll just wipe that up just now, and then it shouldn't leave too much of a mark. There we go. Right, so that's that done, and then now we're going to just think about putting it together. So just let me wipe this away. That's got some bits still on it. That's okay. Put that there. Right, I want to focus on this first. So I'm going to do some stamping onto that first. So I've got my Gummiapan stamps again, which I like to use because then you can do some good things with it. So I'm going to use my embossing buddy. I've got some other embossing powders. So this is a mixed media one because I've got lots of different things I want to add to it. So let's see, that's silver. Is it silver? No, I think it's gold I want to add. I've not got much gold left. I need to get more gold. So what I'm wanting to do is I just want to go all over this whole bit with my anti-static so we don't get anything on any of that. And I've got some of these stamps I had from yesterday. This one is the what's it called? I've got the packets here. Let me see. This one is that one there. So I'm just going to go in and just tap it into this and pop it, hold it for a few seconds. I'm off camera again. Sorry folks. And then I'm going to get this side here. So I'm not using the whole stamp, I'm just using a part of it. And let's see what other one we could use. I've also got these Glow Bland ones, which I'm going to use. I'm not going to do too much though, I don't want to overpower it too much. So I've got this one, which is like, what do you call them? Diamond type ones. So I'm going to put a little bit of the diamonds, I think, just there. And another wee bit just up there somewhere. And one more wee thing I think I'm going to use. Let's see what the Gummiapan ones I could use. Or, oh yeah, I've got the chicken wire one as well, which I think I'll just put a little bit of that on. Just to the side like that. I don't know if that went on very well. A wee bit there and just a touch down the bottom. Now the next thing I'm going to do is put the, where is it? Put this in here, and I've got the gold out, so I'm going to just hopefully have enough gold to go over all this. I'm really running out, I've hardly got any left, but let's see if we can cut all onto all the bits. Yep, I think that's worked. That's cool. So I'm going to heat emboss that now. Put that to the side. I think we're all okay for that. And I'm going to heat emboss this on camera. It's starting to change now. You should be able to see that on the camera, hopefully. go. That's fine, that looks good. Like that. Right, let's see what we're going to do now. So, I need to get another piece of card because I need to custom the card base to fit this. So, just get my scoreboard and get the right pile here. I wish I had one of these horseshoe tables, that would be good, you know. So, let's see. If I cut this at 4.5, if I score it even, I'm going to score it at 4.5. So make sure I've got the scorer. So that is the scorer. That's good. So scored that at 4.5. I'm going to fold it over, cut it at 4.5 because that's where it needs to be cut to. And I'm going to just cut it to 7.5 as well. So that will be a good base. Let's see what this looks like. What time are we at? 27 minutes. That's okay. So I do have a piece of this which I could put behind it or not. Just let me see what that looks like behind. No, I think I prefer it actually without. And before actually I go any further, I'm going to just this little distressing tool that I won from a giveaway on Tonic. Sizzix it was actually. Oh no, I didn't win this. This was, I did win one, but this was one I bought. I did actually win one. It's this little tool for sort of tearing your paper edge. So you can use scissors, and I have used scissors in the past, but since I've got this little tool, I might as well just use it. So I'm just going around the edging there like that, just distressing it, ripping it a wee bit, just makes it have more interest as well, if you're interested in that kind of thing, which I am. I do like doing this sort of mixed media type project. I find it really, it just gives me lots of joy. So I've got that. Let's go around that edge. That, and I'm going to actually put on some gold wax as well, I think. So I've got one brush for that. And here somewhere. I'm covered in it now, so just put a wee bit on this brush, and then I'm just going to go around the edge, just in keeping with all that's going on this card. Oh, that smell you get from these. Just kind of do that right there. I don't want it to. Fine. I'm looking at some of these. I might put some gold on them as well. Here I've had the Luscious powders. Right, and let's get these. I think I'll put some gold on those as well. So I'm just going to go on the very edge here. Just put a few wee bits, not too much, just to kind of keep the same theme going, really. This one, I don't know if it'll show up as well on here. Yeah, it does. It's fine. Can't quite see it as well as obviously on the pink, but it is there. And this one. Put a wee bit more on this one. It's not got quite as much as the other one there. It's a wee bit better. That's fine. Right. I'm done really. Oh, I didn't do these two things, did I? I'll just do a little bit on them. Don't think you'll see them much. Right. So I'm going to do my hands because they're dirty. We'll put it on the sponge or the thing. I've got one more thing I want to do before I pop it onto the card base, which is, what is it? These Tambi. Just want to splat these Tambi paints a bit, so I'm just going to take them off for a minute. And I've got these Tambi paints, Gangsai Tambi Starry Colours, which I won from Luscious, and they're fab. So it's a wee palette of 6. So I'm going to get a brush, fan brush, here we go. And I'm just going to spray into that palette. I'm not going to use a separate one. And I'm going to go for this champagne gold here. Like that, because I just want a wee splat of extra colour. Hopefully it will show up. That's fine. I mean, I could put a wee splat on them as well, actually. Just on these brown ones to give them a bit more. Oh. That's fine. Right, so that's fine. Just move these to the side, just now. Put that in there for a minute. Right, we're just getting on, aren't we? Right, so let's pop that up there for a second. That up there, that was up there, and we'll just wipe this. And then I'll just pop that on, and that will dry that off quite nicely. And then we can pop this onto the card front. So, glue. So, Let's get a block to kind of hold it down for a few seconds, just till it sticks down really. That's fine. And then I'm just going to pop my dragonflies on and stuff. So I'm going to go for this. I'm not sure if it's a moth or if it's a butter, some type of butterfly, but it could be a moth, I suppose. So I think I'm going to stick that straight up the top like that, and then I'm going to go for this darker dragonfly here. I think. Like that. Make sure this is kind of straight. Oh, come on. Go. Excuse me. Get rid of some of that glue. Right, then this one. Hoping it's straightish. Hopefully it's straightish. And then this one again. I've left enough room. Might have to move. Let's see. Oh, it just gets in. Excellent. Just pop that there. I think I left a bit too much space between that first one. Never mind. And this one at the bottom. Okay. Go. Now I've got these two bits to go on each side. I'm just going to put one on at the top right and one somewhere else, I think. So I could put one here actually, because there's not a lot going on here. Is there? And one on somewhere else. Let's think. I'll put it on here. Just up slightly, I think. It's a bit squinty. There we go. And we're more or less done. Now, I'm going to pop a little sentiment on and then we will be done. Let's see. Timer. That's fine. Right. Right, I've got this one, so I'll either put it in black or I think I'm just going to go for white today. So we've got live, create, tell the story. So I'm going to cut it up. So I can have two. So live and create is going to be one. And tell the story is going to be another. So just trying to see where. Let's just put it in between there. Squint. We are, and tell the story. I think can go just in here. There we go. And that is my creation for the 7th Easter day of the Gummiapan Easter Calendar. I hope you've enjoyed watching. Sorry it's been quite a long video, but it is quite a long process to get here. But I absolutely love the dies. They're fabulous. So thanks so much for watching. Here's the finished card. I'll just give you a wee up close look at it. So you can see that on Gummiapan UK's Facebook page, or my Handmade by Shirley Facebook page and Instagram page. The links will be in one of my videos, maybe not this one, but it will try and put it into that. And please do keep subscribing and leaving me the lovely comments and sharing as much as possible. I really do appreciate it, and thanks so much. Have a lovely Easter, and I'll see you tomorrow with the last day, day 8. Bye for now.